Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to go over my 2026 releases on my TBR. I am so excited for literally every single book on this TBR, on this list. TBR. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't talk. I am literally so excited for every book on this list. There's not a lot. There's only like 12, I think, but still, so excited for all of these. So let's just get right into it. First, if we could work, hold on, uno momento. Okay, first, Chaotic by Chantal Tessier. This is book 7, I believe, of the Lord series. It is a dark romance series. It is set to release on January 9th, so soon. I am behind. I've only read like 3 books out of the series, so I need to reread them and read the ones that I haven't read, and then we'll be ready for Chaotic. I am very excited. I love this series, and yeah, so that is the first one. Then, okay, then we have on January 13th, we have The Briars by Sarah Crouch. I am literally so excited for this book. So I read her debut book, Middle Tide, last year for my book club. I think it was like last summer, and I absolutely loved it. It was so good. I think I gave it like a 4.5 stars. It was so good. One of my top reads of the year. Definitely my top like mystery thriller of the year. I absolutely loved it so much, and this is her next book that she's coming out with. It's her only other book that she has other than Middle Tide, and it comes out on January 13th. I already have it pre-ordered. I am literally so excited for this book. I cannot wait. Then we have Across the Vanishing Sky by Catherine Cowles on March 3rd. Last year, in 2025, I discovered Catherine Cowles and I became obsessed. I have read 3 out of her 5 series. And then she has a new series starting on March 3rd. This is the first book of her new series. I believe it's called the Starlight Grove series. I could be wrong about that, but the first book is Across the Vanishing Sky, and I am literally so excited. We met the MMC that this book follows in her last series, Sparrow Falls, and I am so freaking excited for this book. I adore Catherine Cowles. Her last book in the Sparrow Falls series, Secret Haven, was literally one of my top reads. Not even one. Was my top read of 2025. I love that book so much, and so I am so excited for her new series, and it starts in March, and I'm so freaking excited, stoked. I could probably rant on about it for a while, but I digress. Next. And then we have, then we have In Her Own League by Liz Tomford. Also, actually, it's Liz Tomfordy. My bad. I'm so sorry, Miss Liz. I apologize. Also, on March 3rd, if you have read the Windy City series, you know the 2 characters that this book follows. It is Emmett Montgomery and Reese. I believe it's Reese Remington is her name. Yeah. He is the coach of the Windy City Warriors baseball team. He is the dad of one of the main characters in the Windy City series, and he is hot baseball daddy coach goodness, and Miss Reese Remington is the new owner of the Windy City Warriors, and obviously they butt heads, and this is their book, and I am so excited for their book. I cannot wait. It is March 3rd. Can it be March 3rd already? Because literally my 2 top anticipated reads of the year come out on March 3rd. I can't wait. I am so excited for this book. So excited. Okay, next. I could rant along about those 2 books all day. Next, moving on. Starside by Alex Astor. I recently read her Lightlight saga, and I really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I was going to. It wasn't like a top read or anything like that, but I really enjoyed it. And this is the first book in her new series. I believe it's adult, whereas Lightlark's more YA. And so I'm excited for this one. I've heard good things about it. So I haven't seen like a ton about it, but I've heard good things about it so far. So I'm excited for it. It comes out on March 31st. I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'll read it like immediately or if I'll really honestly, I have so much on my TBR for 2026. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get to this one, but it is an anticipated read that I do want to read eventually. That comes out in 2026. So March 31st, Starside by Alex Astor. Then we have Rites of the Starling by Devney Perry on April 7th. Now, yes, this is an anticipated read. Have I read the first book, Shield of Sparrows? No, not yet. It is on my 2026 TBR. And hopefully I read it before April 7th so then I can read Rites of the Starling. But we still put this book on my releases that I want to read on 2026. So yeah, we just gotta read the first book and then we can read this one and then we'll be good to go. And I will probably be obsessed because I adore Devney Perry so much. So, very excited for this one. Next. Okay, this one I am so excited for. I read my mind just went blank. When the Moon Hatched. I read it December of 2024. It was a book club book for my book club that I'm in. And I absolutely loved it. I adored it so, so much. And I have been waiting for this book since I read When the Moon Hatched. And this book has been pushed. The date has been pushed, like, I swear, like 4 times. But it finally, for sure, is coming out May 19th. If it doesn't come out May 19th, I might riot. I will be angry. I am literally so excited for this book. I will have to reread When the Moon Hatched before reading this one because I don't quite remember enough of what happened. Plus, it was that good. I want to reread it anyways. So, yeah, I am literally so excited for this book. I can't wait for this one. So excited. Next. The Someday Garden by Ashley Poston. I've only read one Ashley Poston book. It was a novel love story, and I absolutely loved it. She has a few others. I'm not really too interested in reading her others. They don't sound that great to me, but this one sounds really cute. I don't quite remember the synopsis right now, but it sounds super cute, and so I'm excited for this one. This one comes out June 16th. I don't know if I'll necessarily read it when it comes out, but it's definitely on my list to get to eventually. It sounds way cute, and I'm excited for it. So, The Someday Garden on June 16th. Next. Then we have, okay, so I was talking about Across the Vanishing Sky by Catherine Cowles earlier, right? Right. So it is the first book in her new series. Not only is she releasing the first book of her new series in 2026, she's also releasing books 2 and 3 in her new series in 2026. Book 2 is Into the Fading Twilight on July 7th. Obviously, I'm going to be excited for it, even though I haven't read book 1 yet because it's not released yet. But of course, it's going to be on this list because I know I'm going to be obsessed because I adore Catherine Cowles. She's one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with her. So, obviously, I'm going to be obsessed with all of her books. So, yes, this was going on the list. Into the Fading Twilight on July 7th. Next. The Unknown by Riley Sager. I'm so excited for this book. I love Riley Sager. He's one of my favorite mystery thriller authors. I've only read about half of his books, but that's besides the point. I absolutely love them. His most recent release, With a Vengeance, I loved that book. I saw a lot of like mixed reviews on it. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I think I saw more people that didn't than did, but I guess I'm one of the few that really liked it. I loved With a Vengeance, and I am so excited for his next book. I will say I've read like the synopsis of it and it doesn't sound great, but it's Riley Sager. I'm gonna read it nonetheless. I'm hoping I loved it. I'm hoping I love it. If I could talk, my lord. Okay, so yeah, The Unknown by Riley Sager on August 4th. Then we have Grim Tidings by B.K. Borson. I read Good Spirits at, I want to say it was like the middle of November, and I literally adored it so much. It was 5 stars. It put me into a book slump that I am honestly just now coming out of since starting Harry Potter, if that says anything. So, like a good month and a half long book slump that Good Spirits put me in, the first book of the series. And the next book of the series, Grim Tidings, comes out September 15th, and I am literally so excited for it. I can't wait. I will probably be starting it on release day. There's probably a lot of these on this list that I will probably honestly be starting release day. I am so excited for this one. I can't wait. So excited. Then we have the third book in the Catherine Cowles series, the new Catherine Cowles series. I believe it's called the Starlight Grove series. Could be wrong. I'll have to look that up. But it is, so the first one's Across the Vanishing Sky, and then I think it was Fading Twilight? Into the Fading Twilight? I could have just butchered that. It was like 2 slides ago, but I have the memory of something that has not a good, I can't even think anymore. Anyways, Beneath a Midnight Moon on November 17th, the third book in the Starlight Grove series by Catherine Cowles. Very excited for this one. And I believe that was the last book. So yeah, it wasn't a super big list of releases that I'm excited for in 2026, but there was some, and I am excited for all of these, and I can't wait. Hopefully I get to all of these this year. If you've seen my TBR video that hopefully at the time that this is posted has been posted already, you know that I have a giant 2026 TBR hopeful list that is probably way more ambitious than I have. So whether we get to these, no idea, but we're gonna try our damnedest. So yeah, that's all I got. That's the releases I'm excited for in 2026. Hopefully everybody has a good 2026 reading year. Tell me below what books you're excited for in 2026. I would love to hear about it. Hopefully I find some more to go to this list from everybody's suggestions. And yeah, I love you, bye.